Good morning. Morning. Hello, guys. Morning. Hello, happy Wednesday. Hello, can you guys hear me on Discord? Okay, awesome. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys. Okay, so FOMC today. Buenos dias. So, FOMC. Honestly, guys, I'm not expecting much from today. FOMC days are very choppy, very difficult to trade, very sideways. So, not expecting much. I'm definitely not looking to trade any individual stocks today. Echo? Okay, sorry. Now it should be no echo. Um, so yeah, not looking to trade any individual stocks today. I'm just gonna focus on SPY in the queue or ES and NQ. So it's easier for us to look for good trade if we can find one. But you guys know how FOMC days are. Pretty sideways, very slow most of the time. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, I'm still looking for Google to break 178.50. Let's see if we can get that today. Maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna look for quick scalps on ES, NQ slash SPY QQQ. Okay. We'll see. I really want to see the Q going to 526. If I see the Q going to 526, that will be my main watch for today for a bounce trade. It's gonna be a quick scalp and I'll be done. If not, I'm looking for SPY 600, 602. Those are the two main resistance that I'm looking on SPY. And SPY support are 597 and 596. And I'm a little bit sick. I don't know. Everyone here in Miami has the flu. And I think I got it also. Mm, I think Nvidia needs to fill the gap that it has below till 142. If Nvidia can fill that gap, I like it there for a bounce play. But if it keeps just like hanging around 144, 145, I just don't like it. I will prefer for a real pullback, fill the gap to 142. If it holds there, I like it. Apple 193.50, 194 is another gun to watch. Morning. So I'm gonna put here ES and NQ on my screen. Yeah. Do we have any data this morning? Like at 9:45 or 10? I know we had one at 8:30. Well, yeah, I think today is gonna be a very boring chill day. Not expecting much. We'll see. I would love to see the Q going to 526. Okay, I don't care this. And today, I think we're gonna need a lot of patience today. Okay. Okay, so we have a weak market at open. It definitely looks like Nvidia wants to go down and fill that gap. Hopefully we can have that today. Google rejecting 178. What are you guys looking to trade today? Yeah, Google looks like a bear flag. If you guys check the 30-minute time frame, it looks like a big bear flag and it keeps rejecting 178, 178.50. ARM and Tesla. Okay, we have a big move here. Let's see if the Q can hold yesterday's low. I don't trade Netflix. I don't like Netflix. I don't like trading Netflix. AMD 176, 126, I'm sorry. AMD, I'm chilling with my shares. Who bought shares with me when I told you guys that I was buying like crazy? When everyone was crying about AMD, AMD is the worst company ever, it was gonna disappear. And I was like, I'm just buying a bunch of shares. I told you guys like 1,000 times here on the stream. I posted on ADR trades. I posted a bunch of times on the chat. That's when you buy. You don't buy at the top. You don't buy when everyone is like, oh, AMD is the best one now. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. I'm walking. Yes. If it is anything that we learn from COVID, it's just buy the dip. The stock market is designed to go higher. I did exactly the same with Palantir also. Now everyone's one Palantir at the top at all-time highs. I know, right? I should change it for boom boom. So we're here kind of hanging around on yesterday's low on the Q. Same thing with SPY. Put this a little lower here. 9:35 on ES, 9:30 on NQ. Mm, mm, mm. Arm spreads are crazy. So guys, on data like today, the easy thing you should be doing is just stick with the main ones. SPY, QQQ, ES, and NQ, if you, obviously if you trade futures. Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. You don't want to overcomplicate your day. It's already gonna be a little bit weird day. Just keep it simple. I kind of like this hold here on ES and NQ. Nvidia reacting the VWAP. 475 hold on Microsoft. It's still short from yesterday high. Hmm. Well, be careful here. Ooh, look at that. £528.50 on the Q. Yesterday's low. Let's see if it can break the VWAP or if it's gonna reject the VWAP here and we keep going lower. Teslita, what is Teslita doing? Ooh, nice bounce. That was a perfect 316 bounce yesterday's low on Tesla. Yeah, very strong bounce there. But we still have the market not strong enough. Ooh, Google, another VWAP reaction. Anyone on Google shorts? That looks pretty good. 178 reaction and it keeps making lower highs, lower low, ugly VWAP reaction, very clean downtrend there. But the market is only 10 minutes open, so need to be patient. I don't like trading the first few minutes of the market open, so I'm gonna wait. Especially on a day like today. We still have a little downtrend here in the markets. I'm gonna wait if today it's gonna be a chop sideways market, or if we're gonna have a V recovery here or what. I like this Q move. Still not much happening. We're hanging around yesterday's low. NQ rejecting the VWAP. Same thing with ES. Mm-mm. Oh, by the way, today it would have been a perfect day to have that person that we talked last week about helping one person here that is been struggling for 10 years trading, and there's no show. Never send me a DM. Nothing. This is exactly what we talked about last week. How bad do you want it? Yeah, maybe they're shy. Well, shyness gonna make you nowhere. Yeah, shyness will make you zero money. But yeah, this is exactly what we talked last week. I've been saying this for 2 weeks now that I'm gonna help people here, but no one is coming. So how bad do you want to succeed at trading? Um, I don't think you really want it. Mm, okay. Will U.S. involvement in the war will cause SPY to tank a little? I don't know, and it doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, guys, we don't trade based on what it might happen. I don't trade based on what I think it could happen. That doesn't matter. What matters is what I see right now on the charts. What's going on my levels. That's it. Doesn't I don't even watch the news. That doesn't matter. If we are at war, we just wait to see how the market's gonna react to that news, and then we trade. Yeah, exactly. That there's a difference between investing and trading. With trading, that doesn't matter. Investing, that's another thing. Okay, I like this ES hold. I want to see NQ holding the VWAP. Um, so when I like something like you say Shashi, I pointed out that the spy it was holding the VWAP. It's the candlesticks. Learning how to really read the candlestick is what really tells me if I want to trade something or not. And I explained that on my free video course that you have the link down below. Or if you're on Discord, on my bio. Yeah, nice bounce here, nice hold. Nice hold. Yeah, I do trade on the 5 minute time frame. Okay, nice recovery here on the markets. Yeah, Tesla, you just need a pullback to maybe 320.50 or the VWAP. Entering here is too late. You need pullbacks. SPY, QQQ, very good yesterday low hold. I'm gonna watch 6531 on the Q. That's the next resistance. You have the level. Why don't you trade? Why don't you trade? What type? Like with that type of question, like you can really see you're a newbie. Just because I have a level, just because the market is moving, doesn't mean I have to trade. Especially on a day like today. I haven't changed anything on settings. No, I don't have a course to um where I where I show you guys how to trade future from the scratch. Is that happening? Mine too? Okay. I think that's okay. Labels. Okay. Is it now the sound better? Whoa. Or is it still cutting? Okay. I think it's a treadmill. That's why you guys on voice. Um, yeah, I know on YouTube the sound is good. Um, it's it's on voice on Discord. Mm-mm. Sounds like a washer machine. It's still coding. I think it's the yeah, I think it's the treadmill. Okay, I turn it off. Let's see if it sounds better now. Maybe. Okay, so I'm watching ES pre-market high. It's gonna be 60, 62. Ew, ugly reaction there. That could be, I'm looking at 60 or 62 for a reaction play on ES. Better? Yeah, it was the treadmill. Okay. Okay, we sound good now everywhere. Okay, we're good now. Okay, let's see. I'm watching this pre-market high. Let's see how we react there. If I see a reaction at 60 or 62, I'm gonna look for a quick reaction play on ES. NQ is gonna be 62, also 60. Yeah, this score is weird. Do I trade train lines? Not really. I trade levels, just like Desi. Keep it simple. Levels, levels. Okay. You got your pullback here on Tesla. If you can pull back to the VWAP, it will be even better. You could get it. I put an alert there. Let's see if we can get it. Market is having trouble here. Yeah, Discord is weird. Also, I cannot put music because it sounds weird. Okay, so now we know the market definitely wants to go higher. Um, so we wait and look for pullbacks. Caps 285, Marble. Let's see. Oh yeah, has a huge gap. Yeah, but that looks good for a swing trade, but I'm not taking this one today. Maybe for next week, but yeah, it definitely has a big gap above. It's inside the gap, so I will wait for maybe Friday, not today. I don't want to swing because this is a swing trade, and I don't want to swing anything into FOMC. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna walk today. Let me sit down. Okay. I'm learning trading of the futures chart, but to be honest, it's pretty much the same. Same levels, like SPY, ES are exactly the same. Overnight trade is pre-market high and lows, like it's pretty much the same. But yeah, Marvel is something that I'm gonna watch for next week. I like that gap play. Thank you, CH. Gaps are my bread and butter. Ooh, ugly rejection there. Let's see if we can hold here the VWAP on NQ. I don't like this reaction. Okay, we're holding the VWAP, which is good. But I don't love anything. And like I said before, today is a day that I don't really want to put too much risk on any trade. I'm gonna be very patient. And if I don't see anything that I love, I'm not taking any trades. FOMC, I think it's a 2. Oh, nice bounce here. Nice VWAP bounce. Oh, we have Trump news. I also don't like trading news because it's pretty unpredictable. Okay, we have 531 on the queue. We have ES about to hit 60. Let's see how it's going to react there. I would like to see ES going a little bit higher to 62 maybe. 61.75. Oh, Trump is talking. I'll be careful here if Trump is talking right now. Apple going. Apple is right at pre-market high. If Apple can break pre-market high, I think it's boom boom time. Because Apple looks like a falling wedge on the bigger time frames, on the daily. So it's right at pre-market high. It's reacting right now, but I think if it can really hold it, I think it's gonna go. Yeah, I like that Apple level. I think today the trade was yesterday's low hold on SPY and the Q, to be honest. And then the VWAP pullback. Look at Apple. Why is Apple flying? Okay, I like Apple. Apple price target got cut from 275 to 252, but Apple is going higher. Okay. Five, 195 a huge level? I don't see 195 as a huge level. I see 193, 194. Okay, I like Apple. I'm gonna wait for a pullback on Apple. I wanna see it holding pre-market high as support. Ooh, ugly reaction here on Apple. Come on, yes, go. Go to 62. What about Tesla? Same thing that I said about Tesla 5 minutes ago. Nothing had changed on Tesla. Is that real? Trump really did say that about Apple? Don't get me confused. Ooh, ugly reaction on Apple. Oh, he did say that. Okay. Yes, reacting 60. Yeah, I'm watching this ES pre-market high. Broadcom level is right at resistance here. You have a lot of resistance at 255, and then it has a gap above. Little gap. I wouldn't even really trade that gap, but yeah, it had a lot of resistance right here. SPY puts? Not for me at this moment, with the market being so strong. With Apple doing what it's doing, you don't want to go against Apple. Apple flying. And we still have, yes, having trouble here. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of scared to make a trade with Trump talking. I wanted to play a reaction, but the market's looking like too bouncy to the upside. Unless I see an ugly reaction here on ES, I'm not looking to play reactions. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm in. I'm in playing a reaction here. Let's see. My stop loss is gonna be this previous candle high. It's gonna be a quick scalp. Nothing crazy. You wanna see a little pullback and I'll be out. Okay, I got, let's see. This thing just sold me one. Okay, I gotta stop out there. Yeah, 30-minute candle looking pretty bullish. I was just looking for one red candle pulling back here at a key level. But the market is moving with news looking very strong. We have NQ right at resistance here, pre-market high. Yeah, you can look for retest of pre-market high. Yes, you can look for that. But I'll be careful here because so we have SPY ES holding, it's above pre-market low, pre-market high, I'm sorry, but the Q is still reacting pre-market high. So you need both. Okay, we had the Q right at pre-market high. We need to see it holding in a support. Yes, definitely way stronger than the Q. And we have Nvidia at 145. Let's see Nvidia can really hold the 145. A break and retest there will be pretty good. If you can really hold it. It's Trump talking. That's what's moving the market. Tesla pulling back. Maybe we can have Tesla right now pulling back to the VWAP. Still not at the VWAP, but it's pulling back. Okay, we have the Q reacting here. Google very weak right now. I don't know why. Oh, it's a lawsuit. Okay. Very clean bear flag there. Ooh, I like this NQ reaction. Yeah, that's awesome, shredding. If I were you, I would definitely close my computer. If you have any green today before FOMC, you should be happy with your trade and just leave. No more boom boom. Google big bear flag. It looks like it's gonna play out. Could keep going higher, but very wiki. Look at those candlesticks on ES and NQ and SPY and the Q, pretty much the same. The Q is still fighting this pre-market high. What was that 5-minute candle on Microsoft? Waiting for a Tesla pullback to the VWAP. And I'm also gonna wait for a ES pullback to maybe 60 or 62, even 58. Google dead. Q still reacting. Okay, better hold there. I like that hold. SPY just flying. 6080 is the next big resistance for ES. Man, the trade today was yesterday's low hold. I hesitated and I missed my entry there. It's just I don't like trading the first few minutes of the market open, especially on a FOMC day. This Nvidia hold is holding 145. Let's see if it's really gonna hold because yesterday had so much trouble right here. Yeah, maybe Marvel could go for the gap. Who knows? Maybe, but like I said before, I'm not touching any gaps today because for me, gaps are swing trades, and I'm not planning on swing trading anything today. No, I trade live other days also. The trend is bearish, my friend. The trend, it's been bearish the past 2 days, not today. So the trend was bearish until today. Exactly. So the trend is your friend until it's not. So that's why we trade levels. Levels. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this either. So for me, now seeing this move, for me the entry was yes right here on this VWAP hold because we had a pullback to yesterday to pre-market low and yesterday's low, and then to yesterday's low. SPY held very good there, and then we had a bounce and it held the VWAP. That was the entry. The entry was right here. That was the entry. These two candlestick holding the VWAP. Oopsie. Now we just need for a pullback here. Pretty much break, retest, and then see if we can have a boom boom to 60.80. You got a bad gut feeling. Trading is not about feelings, it's about what is happening in front of us. What is happening, what is going on with charts, in our charts right now. Will I play 60-80 reactions? Yeah, I could. I definitely could. But that's definitely a risky play because you're having a very strong market move by news, not by technicals. So there's a big difference between a market moving with news than moving with technicals. SPY today only have two red candlesticks, all greens. I do, yes. I do like this Nvidia hold here, but yeah, I do think about how SPY and the Q have been up so much without a real pullback that it could definitely messed up my trade if I'm on Nvidia. Yeah, there is something to think about, yes. At least to keep in mind. Now I will definitely expect a little bit slower move, maybe a pullback here or just gonna keep going higher, but much slower. Gap fill marble, we already talked about that, guys. I said like a 5 times already what I think about the gap fill on marble. Okay, I'm in Tesla 325 for this week. My stop loss is gonna be if rejects the VWAP, and if it goes lower to the VWAP, I'm gonna add more. So yeah, I'm in Tesla. I like this consolidation, getting closer to the VWAP. I like it. Obviously long. Why would I be short if my stop loss is a VWAP reaction? We talk about Tesla pulling back and looking for entries on this move to the upside. How could I be shorting Tesla? Yeah, I like this Tesla hold. I definitely like it. My chart for Tesla entry. I'm looking for Tesla to hold the VWAP. That's it. And it's making a bull flag. I'm gonna post a picture. Give me 1 second. Yeah, here it is. This is what I'm looking on Tesla. VWAP hold, a very strong push in the morning and then a slow pullback. That's what you want to see on a pullback. Um, Whenever you have a big push in the market and then you see it slowly pulling back and kind of making a base, it is better if you can make that base at a strong support level or at the VWAP. That's your entry. That's exactly best entry. You have a big push with high volume and then you want to see lower volume, slower push back down in consolidation. KL? I don't know what's a KL. Mm. I don't have a level at 324. I can see a little rejection from yesterday, but I don't see it as a key level. The key level that I have is today's low, which is the same one as yesterday's low and yesterday high. I don't know. I don't have a target because today is FOMC. Like I said before, I'm not looking for like huge move. I'm just gonna read the candlesticks and see where we going. No, I don't have a 320. 324 is not an important level for me on Tesla. And today we can see 325 was the level that rejected. Yeah, Tesla looks pretty good. We just need Tesla to boom boom and we're good. Guys, I don't have 324. If you guys have 324, that's awesome. Trust your levels. I liked more the 50K accounts. Yeah, on every single prop, to be honest. I use the 50Ks on Apex, My Fund the Futures, and Tradeify. Okay, so you're blocked. It just the rational way, just go and see what's the drawdown that they offer you and the profit target and how much you're paying for that. I told you so on a 1 second pullback. That's funny. Mm, Nvidia could fail here, yeah. Nvidia's been super choppy the past few days. Guys, calm down with Tesla. If you don't like the trade, don't take it. Just calm down. Let it do its thing. If you don't like it, don't take it. If you like it, you take it. Just calm down. Calm your titties. It's just a trade. It's just a trade. I already put one person in timeout. You guys are so obsessed with Tesla and Nvidia that you don't realize how emotional you are. Like your emotional attachment to those two stocks. Yeah, I'm waiting here. Tesla's doing nothing, it's just consolidating, holding support. There's nothing bearish there. Yeah, if Nvidia can hold 145, it could it could be a good entry. And I'm happy with my Tesla trade. So I'm not looking to trade Nvidia, but yeah, if you like Nvidia, it's looking exactly like SPY and the Q. So for Nvidia, I will definitely wait to see if the Q is gonna hold pre-market high. I used to have the 9 EMA on my chart, and now I don't use it because the 9 EMA only works when the market is trendy. Like a day like today, it would definitely work if you're scalping and you have a strong push to the upside. The 9 EMA will definitely help you to tell you when to get out. But I honestly prefer just to do something like this. This is the easiest way to know when to get out. Um, do this. I have 2 videos on my free video course where I explain how to know when to get out of a trade, but this is like a very good way to do it. It's just easy. A trend line. Also, you can do, okay, so we have this little resistance here. You break that resistance, pull back, it's holding a support, and then you go to the next one, same thing, broke that resistance, pulled back, held a support, and then you go to the next one and the next one, and if it breaks there, that's your sign to get out, technically. If you, I will say that's for day trading. For swing trading, it's completely different. But for day trading or scalping, that will be the easiest way to do it. Okay, so we have a pullback here on the Q. This pullback is what I wanted to see. What I don't love is ES is still too far from support. So we could have the Q pulling even more if ES is gonna go lower to our support, which is pre-market high. Okay, so we have Nvidia right at 145. It's trying to hold there. And I like this Q hold also. The way that I do copy trading with my props is with the props that I use. I just use trade of 8 groups. And there's a bunch of videos on YouTube where you can see how to use them. It's very easy. Okay. I like that Tesla slow pullback consolidation. The 30-minute time frame on Tesla also looking pretty good. But a pullback to the VWAP will be the best entry on Tesla. How do you know if it is a pullback or reversal? Because a pullback, you see how slow it's moving? That's a pullback. Also, if you use volume, you will see volume going lower on a pullback. You have it here. This is a perfect example. VWAP, slow pullback on ES and NQ. You have it there right on your charts. Ooh, I like this Q hold here. I like this Q hold. Yes, I do like this Q hold. Okay, let's see if the next candlestick is red, it gives me a pullback. I'm gonna enter Q longs. Q longs. Nvidia holding 145. That's definitely, if Nvidia can really hold here, that's gonna help the Q going. Yeah, that's definitely a good entry for Nvidia. If I'm not gonna play it, but if I will say the VWAP hold will be my stop loss if I were playing Nvidia. 2260. That was a perfect hold on NQ. I got distracted watching Nvidia, but that was the entry that I wanted. Let's see if we can have another pullback here on NQ 260. Okay, let's see if we have a boom boom here on Tesla. Nvidia, anyone got that pullback long on Nvidia? It's looking pretty good. Let's see if this is gonna be a bull flag breakout on Nvidia. That would be nice because Nvidia, it's been having so much trouble around this level. Do I like a Broadcom pullback to the VWAP? I don't love it because it's too close to the 255 resistance. So the risk to reward for me is not there. Okay, I'm going long here on NQ. I'm gonna add more if I see a bigger pullback to 20 to 60. My stop loss is a rejection of 20 to 60. Come on, Tesla, give me a boom boom. Go. Let's see, I want to see the Q holding here. Okay. I like that hold. Beautiful Tesla. Let's see if we can break 525. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tesla. I'm gonna take some profit here. Bing, bing, bing. Green alert on Tesla. I'm taking a little bit of profits here. 22% up on Tesla. Okay. We want now I want to see 525 holding, and then I'm gonna take more profit at 325. I want to see 325 holding, and then I'm gonna take a little bit more profits around 326.20, and then yesterday high, and then it has a little gap above. Beautiful, beautiful flag consolidation. That's a perfect example of what a pullback is and how you want to see it. That's a perfect example also of a bull flag. You have a strong push and then slow pullback consolidation, holding all the time, and then boom. That's a perfect bull flag. Bear flag. If I zoom out, I don't know what are you watching, but that is not a bear flag. In fact, Tesla looks like an inverse head and shoulder on the bigger time frames. Where is everyone calling me out on this Tesla trade? Now everyone is mute. The thing is, it's not about who's the best one trader. It's just, it's you don't like the trade, just don't take it and don't complain about it. And I'm about to get a stop out here on this trade on NQ. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a stop out here. Let's see, it's almost there. Okay. I think it's because ES still needs to go a little bit lower to retest pre-market low. I'm sorry, pre-market high. Man, look at Tesla. Look how beautiful that bull flag is. Beautiful. That was perfect. Perfect. I want to see 325 holding a support now. Now, it's been difficult. The market's been difficult because it's a market moving based on news. Ooh, I like this consolidation on Nvidia too. I like this slow 145, 144.90 consolidation on Nvidia. Let's see if it's gonna hold the VWAP. If I see Nvidia just keep holding here, and the VWAP going higher, I might take it. I do like this Nvidia consolidation. You're not blocked. I haven't blocked anyone. So I don't know why you're fighting. I don't even know who you are. So for you to say that. You guys are really difficult, to be honest. It's like a bunch of baby fighting. Just calm down. Go for a walk. You guys are too stressed for trading. Throw my chancleta. Hmm. I've been answering everyone's questions, so I don't know why you're complaining. That's awesome. Congrats. Congrats. You're not blocked. Stop fighting about I don't know what. Why are you complaining? You talk about that level and I told you I don't have that level. That's it. That's it. You gotta do your own trades. No. Okay, I gotta stop out there on the NQ trade. Uh-huh. Again, guys, I never said this is wrong. You guys are saying that is wrong. So I'm not trading for Desi. If it has that level and you guys, I said it before, if you don't like the trade, just don't take it. I said I do not have that level and I post the bull flag that I had on Tesla. That's all you needed to see why I took that trade. I said it 1,000 times why I'm taking that Tesla trade. You guys need to relax. Just because Desi had that level and I don't have that level doesn't mean anything. Okay, guys, let's move on. Complainers are gonna complain. Let's move on. Okay, so let's see ES if can hold this pre-market high 660, 662. Could be a good entry. I think the Q is going lower still, trying to hold pre-market high because ES still needs to go a little bit lower. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so let's keep trading. Okay, ES right at support. Let's see if we can hold 60, 62. Nvidia trying to hold 144, 145. Probably it's gonna pull back to the VWAP. Tesla really nice hold at 525. 325. We'll see. Yeah, I definitely like this Tesla hold now. We want to see it holding this level. Let me post it on the Discord. No one is blocked. No one is blocked. Calm down, guys. Let's move on. Tesla trade was beautiful. I did my explanation why I took that trade. Maybe he didn't listen. Maybe he didn't see the picture that I sent with the bull flag. Or maybe he's just a complainer. Let's keep trading. Yeah, it looks like Tesla is making another bull flag. Ooh, beautiful Tesla bounce here. Yeah, just what I wanted to see. That was perfect. Perfect bounce there. If I see yes holding here, I might try another one, and that would be my last futures trade. Look at Nvidia. I like Nvidia also. Nice Nvidia hold. Another one that it looks like a bull flag above the VWAP. But it's 11, almost 30. Are we gonna have a move, a big move before FOMC? I don't know. Um, it took me 2 years to be profitable trading. But everyone's different. It depends how much, obviously, effort you put into this because it's not easy, and how much you want it, how much you really, really want it. Okay, so I like this hold on ES. Let's see. But I want to see at least one 5-minute candle green. That's green. The Q is looking weak. We're not looking too strong here. If ES hold here, this is the entry. This is the pullback that we wanted, right? We had a very strong push to the upside. If we can hold here, I'm going in. This is my last trade of the day. My stop loss is gonna be if 60 acts as resistance. I'm gonna take more profits on Tesla just in case we have a big pullback here in the market. Again, we have FOMC later today. I'm just very happy with this Tesla trade. So far I'm red with futures, green with Tesla, and I'm green on the day thanks to Tesla. That was a big trade for me on Tesla. Thank you guys. I'm going with futures, yes. I'm not trading, I don't trade, I don't day trade options on SPY and the Q. Okay, I like that. This could be another little bull flag here. Let's see if it's really gonna boom boom. I'm gonna look for profit at 70 and then maybe leave one runner to today's high if we move fast, because I want to be out of here at 12. Tesla's looking pretty good. Look at that break and retest. Bull flag. Beautiful. So what's the lesson of the day? It's just, if you miss the first push, there's always going to be a pullback. Just wait for the pullback. Why would it be better to take next week's instead of this week? One, because today's Wednesday, so right there you only have 2 days for a move, pretty much. Tomorrow and Friday. Well, today, tomorrow, and Friday, right? It's already 12 o'clock, so technically you only have tomorrow and Friday. Just by that, you need a fast move. If you don't want to see your contracts losing money. Two, we have FOMC today, so anything can happen. Three, it's holiday tomorrow, so the market is closed tomorrow. So just by that, you definitely need to buy more time. Just based on the Greeks. But I don't check the Greeks. So the easiest, what I do with options is I don't check the Greeks. I just know if it is Wednesday, I always buy next week. I bought this week on Tesla because I knew I want to sell Tesla today before 2 o'clock. So that's why I bought Tesla for this week. But if it wasn't like a regular day that I was looking for a bigger move and holding for more than one day, I will be buying for next week. Ooh, look at Tesla. That's so beautiful. If it is on, if I'm looking for a trade on Monday, I most likely buy for next week, but also it depends what type of move you're looking for. The way that I trade futures is I'm looking for, I only trade I only trade options for a big move. So most of the time I buy it like a week or 2 weeks out. Okay, I'm gonna be all out but one runner on Tesla. So I'm taking most of my profits here. I'm only holding one runner. And that's it for me. It doesn't matter what Tesla is gonna do today. I'm just gonna hold that runner, even if that runner goes to zero, which I'm not gonna let that runner goes to zero. I'm still in a lot of profits because I bought a weeklies. Din din. That's Tesla touching my next PT, and now the main PT is gonna be tomorrow to yesterday high. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tesla trade, guys. Not my day with futures, but Tesla, beautiful. Nvidia is looking really good, but I'm not taking Nvidia. You know why, guys? Because it's looking pretty good, but it's almost 12 o'clock. We have FOMC in 2 hours, so I don't think it's worth it. And the market is closed tomorrow, so that's gonna be a high risk trade. Can ES just hold here so I can have at least one winner trade with futures? Come on, ES, hold. Hold. This is it. This is the level we want to see ES holding. Same thing with the Q. The Q is consolidating there, trying to hold. But if ES doesn't hold here, I think we're gonna go down to the VWAP, and that would be the end of my trade. My risk to reward on that Tesla trade is concerning. You guys still complaining about this beautiful trade? Get out of here. Okay, I like that move. I like that move on ES and NQ. I like that hold. Let's see if we can have boom boom here. I like this. Possible bull flag console breakout. Tesla has a little gap above. Just a little gap between Monday close and Tuesday open. I'm so hungry. Can Tesla just give me yesterday high so I can close it? Be done. Oh, congrats, Abel. Nvidia is looking pretty good, yes. And Apple pulled back to the VWAP is also looking pretty good. But again, I'll be careful taking trades here. Come on, Tesla, bless me. Go. Hit yesterday high. Go. Boom. Green alert, Tesla. Okay, I'm all out, guys. That's a 45% up trade. I'm done. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I think Tesla can still go a little bit higher, but I'm happy with this. Thank you. Okay, for me, the Tesla trade's done. Should we go? Okay, I'm done for today, guys. Should we go over? You guys want me to go over the Tesla trade? Or you guys good? Okay, and I got stop out on the futures trade. I read with futures today, but overall I'm very green thanks to Tesla. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go over to the Tesla trade. I'm gonna show my charts, Tesla charts on YouTube. So if you guys wanna come over. Okay, so let's go over first to the overall picture on Tesla. This is the 30-minute time frame. Let's see. Go. Okay, so this is the 30-minute time frame on Tesla. So my main levels, I have like a big channel here on Tesla, which is the big resistance I have is between 333 and 335.40, and the big support that I have is 314 and today's low, yesterday's low, which is around the same level. It's 315.50. So let's only think about 315.50. That's yesterday's low. And we saw today that Tesla had a very strong bullish reaction at that level. We have a little pullback in the morning, and then we have a big push off of yesterday's low. So just looking at these, we know that Tesla is very strong today. So what I was looking for, it was, okay, so Tesla is very strong today, so I'm just gonna wait and be very patient and just wait for a clean pullback. So we saw later in the morning Tesla here making a bull flag. So whenever you have a strong push, you want to see a slow pullback. And that's exactly what Tesla did after that strong push. You have a very slow pullback here, and you can see how the pullback is giving you like slow, small, very small candlesticks, right? And we have the VWAP at first pointing upside, and then it was kind of flat, but it's still on a little upside trend, right? And so that's what you want to see. You want to see the price pulling back slowly towards the pullback, towards the VWAP. I'm sorry. So I entered around here, around, I don't remember exactly what was my entry, but I think it was around 323, 322.90. And I said, okay, I'm seeing Tesla pulling back, slowly consolidating above support. I see the VWAP like holding. My stop loss is if the VWAP acts as resistance, and I'm gonna add more size if I see Tesla going lower and towards the VWAP. That was my plan. Very simple, straight to the point. I'm entering here. If I see a pullback to the VWAP, I'm going with a bigger size, and if the VWAP acts as resistance, I'm just gonna get out. That's my stop loss, right? And then the only thing that I needed to do was just be patient and wait. That's it. Wait. We saw how we had a 325 reaction here, so I knew that was a resistance to watch out today. And as long as Tesla was holding the VWAP or above the VWAP, I was very bullish on this one. And then later we had a push towards the 525 highs, to today's highs, right? And we saw a push, pullback, this resistance now acted as support. And then we have another little bull flag here, push back, hold, support, and then now we have yesterday high acting as resistance here. That's it. So here, and that's why I got all out. I sold everything. Also because we have FOMC later today, but that was the trade. It was very simple. It just a very simple bull flag holding the VWAP. And I don't know why people was freaking out about this trade, because it was extremely easy trade. That's what you want to see. You want to see a big push, and then you want to be patient enough to wait for a pullback, and then that pullback was just perfect. The confusion that I see a lot of people complaining was that the 324 level, and I honestly didn't have that level. Nothing wrong with Desi having that level, just it's not a level for me. Why? Because for me the level that I see is this yesterday high. That's the level that I have on Nvidia. I'm sorry, with Tesla. I don't have 324. Why I don't have 324? Because 324 yesterday, yes, was a little rejection level, but it wasn't anything like it. I don't see it like a strong resistance there. So for me, it was yesterday high. So my levels were yesterday's low and yesterday high. Those are the two levels that I was looking at. That's why I took this trade, and that's it. I think Tesla is crazy strong. It still has a little gap here above. And then I think it can go to the high of the channel, but everything's gonna depend on FOMC. But yeah, that's Nvidia. I'm sorry, that's Tesla. I don't know why I keep saying Nvidia. Well, Nvidia, I keep saying Nvidia because I'm watching Nvidia because Nvidia has a very, very clean bull flag, just like Tesla today, right? You have it's pretty much the same. You have a strong move to the upside, and then you have a pullback here to pre-market high, and you have the VWAP doing exactly the same thing that it did on Tesla, right? You have a strong push, pull back. It's holding the support as support, which is what you want to see, and then now you have a bounce. So another very clean bull flag here, or break and retest, pretty much the same. And that's it. And I think I got a fake out on ES and NQ. Yep, I got a fake out there. But I'm done. Super happy with my trade today. Um, why would be my PT on Nvidia? I it will say morning high, today's high. Other than that, it's the thing is like my real PT will be yesterday high, 146. The thing is like we're too close to FOMC. So I don't know if the market is gonna push there. But the first PT will definitely be today's high and then yesterday high. Um it's almost 12. Yeah, beautiful bounce here. Sadly, I got fake out here on ES. The Q is also looking like it wants to go higher. Both holding pre-market high as support and both flagging. Yeah. Come on again tomorrow? Tomorrow the market is closed. So I'll see you guys next week. I don't trade Fridays. Especially on a short week, I don't trade Fridays. Mm. Yeah, I'll be careful here because, like I said before, we're too close to FOMC. Look at Apple. Apple was a beautiful break and retest. They're on the VWAP. Another beautiful flag. We have flags everywhere today. I don't trade Fridays because Fridays most of the time are a waste of time. Super choppy. Lower volume, very choppy. Multi-time is very sideways, very fakey. And on a short week, it's even worse. Remember to like the video on YouTube, guys. I would love to see that, more likes. Oh, look at that Q going. Yeah, the market looks like it wants to go higher. Kind of mad with my futures trade today. I'm done. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for being here. Bye.